officially checked in at the Hotel del Coronado. Let me give you all a quick room tour. This is the entrance, have a nice little mirror here, and then we have the restroom, the bed, Ernie, and then we have the TV, and then the closet. Ernie and I are tired of parking and looking for parking, so we're just gonna keep the car parked here and just walk around. Let's head out together. This hotel is absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to explore some more. To stay one night at Coronado is very special for Ernie and I because we were only dating for 2 months when we took our first trip together, which was to San Diego and Los Angeles. And we were walking Coronado at night and we said one of these days we're just gonna stay one night at the Hotel del Coronado. It took like 8-9 years, but hey, we're here. Exactly. And then 8 years ago on Coronado Beach, Ernie made the best decision of his life and asked me to marry him. And we're celebrating our 6th-year wedding anniversary, so it's just full circle moment and just everything we've been through and how we've like grown together. It's just amazing. Ernie took me in my early 20s.
6 years. 6 years flies by. You know, when you marry your soulmate, your best friend. Every day we laugh, we have fun. So honestly, it's been the best 8+ years, and 19, 19, many more to go.
I've been dating or not dating, we've been together for 9 years. Yeah. Married for 6 years.
Engaged for 2, dating for 11 months.
You know what, I don't know, we've just been together for 9 years, that's all I know. So almost 10 years.
And every day is, you know,
I keep him on his toes.
Yeah, so it's crazy, and you know, it's just being able to stay here, even though it's for one night. We did it, we talked about it, and we're finally here.
So it's just been an amazing experience. San Diego is a special place for us. It was our first trip together. It's where Ernie proposed. He had his 30th birthday. We also celebrated my dad's 50th birthday last year, and it's just always a good time here.
Always creating great memories.
And eating good food and drinks.
This is Kristen Davis, Charlene.
Yeah.
And Cynthia Mixon.
We're walking to Better Buzz Coffee right now to grab some coffee. I think we're both gonna get these snickerdoodle lattes, and then we're gonna head out to breakfast afterwards, and then check into our last hotel. We had to switch things around a bit, so that's why we're staying at so many hotels, but it's kind of cool getting to explore each neighborhood. We're in Old Town right now. We just checked out Hotel del Coronado and we wanted to share with you all our honest thoughts of staying there. If we would stay there again, we would not. So it was definitely a great experience, you know, being able to stay in a room there. It's something we always wanted to do, but for the cost and the access to amenities, it's not worth it. Like, we stayed at hotels that was a third of the cost and a lot nicer, and they charge you for almost everything. We thought we'd have access to some amenities. Really, all that was included that wasn't an additional charge was like the pool and jacuzzi area. Mainly everything that we did, you didn't have to be a hotel guest for. Also is like $59 to park, so it's like a lot of money and we didn't really get a lot in return. And another thing too, so we got the cheapest room, which was still quite a bit. And we got a view of the loading dock, which wasn't the best view. So I did call and ask like if I can get a different view, and they said I paid for a non-view room, which when I went to the website, it doesn't say like non-view. Like, yeah, I didn't get an ocean view, but I was just kind of like, hey, like any guest that pays for a room here, like at least the view of the street would have been nicer, to be honest. So that was kind of disappointing. And yeah, it was just like a lot of money, and a lot of things that we did, we honestly could just like park the car somewhere and just did what we did and not have to pay that much.
Like Anna said,
oh, that's our magnetic phone holder thing.
for the experience, yeah, go for it. It's worth it. Property's beautiful. We took great photos, but just be aware, there is valet parking and self-parking. Self-parking's $59 for the guest.
I don't know how much valet is. But...
Valet, we don't know. So if you want to self-park, I say go for it. It's not that hard to find. For the price, the amenities that were included weren't a lot. Like I said, we just had access to the pool and the jacuzzi. That's it. Everything else was extra, or you had to be some type of member, or pay more. Yeah. Which I think it's a little ridiculous, because we're all staying in the same place. Like, why can't we just... But anyways, we're grateful that we were able to stay, because we talked about it. We're not trying to complain or something. Grateful because we're
we're just gonna be honest. It's a lot of
money. We're just being honest. If you are curious and watching this video that you want to stay there, you want to experience it, go for it. I think one night is plenty, because we wanted to take advantage of the hotel, what it has to offer. We kind of did that in a couple minutes, and we're like, okay, well, let's just get the car and just drive around the location. And honestly, overall pricey. Rooms are decent. Like she said, we stayed somewhere better, nicer, for way
third of the price.
Cheaper. So again, experience, go for it. Just be aware that you're gonna be paying a pretty penny for everything.
Also, we normally do drive to San Diego, and this time around, just for time's sake, we decided to fly. I'm never doing that again, even if it does save us a couple of hours on the road, just for the price of a rental car and to park at hotels. I don't even want to say how much we spent alone on parking and like the whole incident with the car rental. So if you can drive down here, depending where you live, I would say drive your own car and get an Airbnb so you don't have to pay for the hotel parking, because it's just ridiculous. Like, and Gaslamp is $65 per night. The Hotel del Coronado is $59, and then we booked another hotel because in the past they didn't charge for parking. Now it's $30 a night. So right there is like almost $300, and then just in general, like it's like $20 like in Little Italy if you can't find parking. So just keep that in mind. So if you do have to fly here and you need a rental car, at least get an Airbnb just to save money on parking. So that's just my little tip for you all, because yeah, we paid a lot more than we wanted to on parking. But now we're in Old Town, so we're gonna go explore. Now we're in La Jolla. I specifically want to go to Old Town La Jolla on the weekdays, so it was less busy, could find parking a bit easier. Old Town was not as crowded. I found parking pretty easy, and a lot of stores closed, unfortunately, but it was still nice to check out. We're checked in at our last hotel. We're staying at the Courtyard Marriott in Hotel Circle. I believe this is our second or third time here. It's just always a good stay. Let me give you all a quick room tour. So here is the restroom. So it's nice and spacious. And there's Ernie, little coffee station, microwave and fridge, the bed, TV, little closet area, and you have a little couch. We just got back from the Fashion Valley Mall, which is literally right across the street, and we went to the Nespresso shop because we don't have one back home. So now we're gonna go to Big Bear to get some ice cream. I swear, I've been seeing everyone walk around with like a mint chocolate chip ice cream. Looks pretty good. So we're gonna go there, and then later we're gonna go to Calaveras for dinner. It's about like a 20-30 minute drive, which I absolutely love their birria tacos and their rum chata drink, so I'm super excited. It is last full day today. We're gonna take the day to explore Del Mar. It's about a 40-minute drive, so we're gonna go out there for breakfast and then to grab Keeney coffee, which we've only been to Del Mar for Keeney coffee and like for a hike, and the area just looks super cute, so I'm super excited to explore a little bit more today. Also, I do want to try a different coffee shop. I believe it's in Solano Beach, and then after that we do have reservations at a winery in Escondido, which the food looks amazing. It looks like Italy, so I'm super excited to check it out. And then I'm just going to come back to the hotel and pack and get ready to leave tomorrow. I wasn't able to vlog much today because there wasn't much to do. So Del Mar has like a lot of like upscale shopping, which, you know, Ernie and I like shopping at like Dollar Tree, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls. And we checked out a coffee shop in Solano Beach. We went to a brewery, and then we went to the mall to kill some time before our reservation at the winery. So now we're here. We're just gonna enjoy some wine, have some dinner, and then we're gonna head back to the hotel and do some last minute packing and just have an early night. It is our last day here. We're gonna go grab some breakfast right now and then go to Balboa Park. We left a lot earlier than we thought. I think we're just eager to get home, to be honest, and see Coco. So let's go grab some breakfast. Breakfast was really good. We ate every single bite, so we are full. Thought we'd take Ernie to Balboa Park so he could run around, burn some energy before our flight. We were debating on whether or not we want to get Butterbuzz, and then ironically, I got an email that says free drink on us from Butterbuzz. So we're gonna swing by, redeem that, and then head off to the airport. The more I think about it, the more shady this car rental place sounds, because it's not like in the typical rental car area. Like it was like off location. It was like
sketchy. It was ran down, unprofessional.
Like we had to get another ride from the rental car place to this place, if that makes sense. So we don't know if it's like in the main hub or if it's like away from the airport, and then we have to get another ride and shuttle. So we shall see. And I have to request extra documentation, so we're just gonna get there a little bit early. We got the best drink ever.